It's always insane to me how fast and slow things can go at the same time. Like, I remember last New Year's like it was 4 weeks ago, but when looking at everything that's happened this year, I mean, holy shit, it's been a long year. But I guess that's just how it always is. I honestly didn't have a lot of plans for 2017, but it turned out to be a crazy year, so let's start at the beginning. I started my year by going on a 5-day trip to Hamburg with one of my friends just to write songs. We didn't have service or internet connection in the apartment, which was nice for a change, and wrote 5 songs in 5 days. Then I spent about 2 weeks finishing the songs on my first EP that I'd written in 2016. Then I finally got my driver's license. I released Fading Faces and a music video for Throne. Anyone who's ever released something so special and close to them knows how fucking amazing that feels. For the first time I felt like an actual artist putting out music. I turned 20. I had somewhat of an epiphany of wanting to travel and do more, so when a friend who was working in a community in South Africa at the time joked about having me play a festival there, I decided to fly down there, visit him and play a show. Even though it was just a 2-week trip, it felt amazing to meet so many wonderful people and get a taste of a life I'd known nothing about. Right after I came home, I hopped on the next plane to LA to produce music with a friend I made over the internet. It's crazy how that works sometimes. Although I had been in LA before, it felt like I was actually living in this time, because we didn't just do the touristy things. We found a nice balance between music, doing stuff, and meeting awesome people. When I came home, I saw one of my favorite bands play live, and I was blown away by the combination of sound, light, video, and stage design that I'd never seen before. That's definitely a huge inspiration for me. Drove down to Croatia and chartered a sailing boat for a week. Loved how you could just throw it on an anchor in an empty bay, go for a swim, and have dinner as the sun set. Yeah, I know, it sounds kind of cheesy. Planned to do a whole little Netherlands road trip with a friend, but it started pouring the first night, and our tent had a hole. We rushed towards the car, but the parking lot was fenced, so we had to go back to the tent and sleep in the rain. We drove home the next morning. It was still a fun trip though. Flew back to LA to shoot a music video and spent another insane 2 weeks there. While I was there, I finally changed my artist name, which was so exciting for me since I'd been keeping it a secret for a month and I was so nervous about it. And then I finally released my first single, Forget You Every Night, in October, followed by Don't Let Me Lose You in November. I got a ton of super lovely feedback on both the songs and the music videos. And a few weeks ago, for some reason, Don't Let Me Lose You started appearing in people's release radar and Discover playlists on Spotify, which led to just thousands of new people listening to my music, which makes me just even more euphoric about the new music I want to share with you this year. And then to round out this amazing year, a bit ago, I bought the electric guitar of my dreams. So yeah, you might hear a lot more guitar parts in my upcoming songs for a while. And lastly, I just want to say thank you to all of you. When you don't have a label or even management, there's no one paying for you to be played in playlists and on the radio, so chances are you just won't be. So I'm thankful for everyone who's been listening, putting my music in playlists, sharing it with friends, leaving comments and stuff like that. So it makes my day. So what are my plans for 2018? Well, I want to make more music and hopefully play some live shows. So yeah, get ready for more in 2018. We're just getting started.